I want to acknowledge that on Sunday, Winning Time, the HBO show about the Showtime Lakers, season 2 debuted. For those who are new to the program and don't understand why this show is relevant to my life, first of all, it's an awesome show about basketball, so I'm into it just in that regard. But the other part is that some of you may remember that I auditioned for the role of Kurt Rambis for Winning Time Season 2. I did very well in my audition, TJ. I did so well, in fact, that I got a callback. I got an HBO callback. This is a true story. That I sent. There was an open casting call for Kurt Rambis. I had my agent reach out. They sent me some material to shoot myself doing. I don't know how. I'm obviously not a real actor, else I would know what this process is called. So I was shooting myself doing these lines. I sent the video in. They liked it. They called me back. Like I was hoping it would be like 24 hours. It was more like 5 weeks later. They asked me to do a live read with the casting director. I did that over Zoom. From where I'm sitting, I was like, it was the exact same lines, by the way. It was the exact same audition. It was all the exact same thing. I felt like I killed it. I felt like, whatever killed it looks like. I was like, I did the exact same thing I did the first time. I was like, if you like the first one, boy, you're going to love the second one because it's the exact same thing. Fast forward to Sunday, to my surprise, somebody else was playing Kurt Rambis, TJ. It's official. There was another man. There's another man. She found another man. So I'm just gonna talk through my emotions, see, because I was holding out hope, because like Hollywood, they don't necessarily tell you no, they just kind of like leave you on the hook, and like I was thinking, maybe they wrote the Rambis part out, and maybe that's a season 3 part, and they'll come back around, and the phone will ring for season 3. I don't know, but I was working under the assumption that there was still a chance I could get this part. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if I maybe they knew that I had a little knee soreness going on, like my knee wasn't quite right. So I think maybe they might've been worried about that, like filming some of these basketball scenes. Like, I'm trying to work through this just kind of like a tweak of my knee. And you have to think that's what it was, because my acting ability was incredible. I think I looked at the time. I still do. I got the long hair, but at the time I had the Rambis mustache. I had the goggles on. I fucking looked like Kurt Rambis. I have like the same sort of, Rambis was an interior player. He made his money down low, getting physical with dudes. But if you actually look at like pictures of Kurt Rambis, he was a little wiry. He wasn't like a beefcake dude. He was like a little. I actually kind of have the build of Kurt Rambis. Like I'm kind of just a smaller version of him. He's like 4 inches taller than me or something, but I have sort of the same build, right? Like I'm a little skinny, but I don't know. I just like, I was looking at pictures of myself in a tank top. I'm looking at pictures of Rambis. I'm like, I see it. I see the vision. In the end, they did not see the vision, and I know that there was a lot of buzz. A lot of people were really excited about season 2 of Winning Time because of me, obviously, and hoping that I would play Kurt Rambis. I think most of this country was tuning in just to see what I looked like on film. And they were absolutely let down, TJ. So I thought what I would do for this show and every show moving forward, for every Tuesday show moving forward, I think, because the people were clamoring for it. Like I told the story on the Titus and Tate show, feels like a million years ago, but when I first auditioned, I told the story about the callback and all that sort of thing, and I was like, I don't know. We'll see what happens. And people got excited about it. And at that point, the cat's out of the bag. Everybody's jazzed up. They're like, we got to see this thing become a reality. And then Sunday comes along, and the reality hits that it's not me. It's another man. And I think I owe it to the listeners, TJ, to give them the Titus cut of season 2 Winning Time. And I think so what I'm going to do on this show right this second, and also every Tuesday show moving forward, is that I'm going to watch every Winning Time episode. I am going to jot down the Kurt Rambis lines, the Kurt Rambis scene, whatever scenes Kurt Rambis is in, and I will, for the people, act them out on this show. So that way all of you can take me acting out the parts, plug it into the show yourself, and then now you have like a fully formed version of what the show should be. So I'm going to give everybody the Titus cut, and I need your help, TJ. I need you to do the table read with me on this. So it was an hour and 10 minute episode, I think, was episode 1. There's only one scene of Kurt Rambis in the whole episode. It's at the very beginning. Excuse me, I gotta get ready. The 1984 NBA Finals. The Lakers win Game 1, and the Boston fans start throwing shit at the Lakers as they're running through the tunnel back to the team bus. All right, so that's the, and then Kurt Rambis doesn't make an appearance at all in Game 1 or in Episode 1. So what I think I need you to do, just to set the scene here a little bit, is I need you to boo like you're a Boston fan, and I'm Kurt Rambis running off the court as you're a Boston fan throwing shit at me. So if you can just give me some boos to cue me in.
Yep.
All right, here we go. And action.
Boo! 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 This guy stinks. Boo!
And scene. There you go. That was it. He had no lines. He just was like putting his hands up to like not get shit thrown at him. Those of you who are listening on the podcast, I guess you got to go to the YouTube to see my acting ability right there.
I have goosebumps.
Yeah, I thought so. I mean, now here's the crazy part, TJ. Go watch the episode and watch the fucking clown they cast instead of me. I mean, what are we doing?
We got to get you glasses though to really sell the part.
I know. I should. I you know what? I'll do that next week. I'll bring the glasses in. I should have. Here's another angle for.
Oh, whoa. Wait, Kurt Rambis is in our call?
No, it's not Kurt. It's me, dude.
Shit.
It's still me.
Oh.
It's still me. That's
Sorry.
what's crazy. It's me all along. That's acting. No, I wanted the guy who got the role. I told TJ this like a month ago. I wanted to have that guy on every. I wanted to do like an episode recap with that guy. I don't even know his name. The guy who got the Rambis role to come on the show and recap the episode or like his part, which would be hilarious. Like we booked this guy and like I have him on the show just to be like, so how did you decide to play like how did you decide to put your arms above your head? And then he's like, well, what the hell show is this? And then that's the end of it. But the writer strike's going on and the Hollywood bullshit. So, unfortunately we can't do that. So that's what I'm going to do instead for the people, TJ. I'm going to give the Titus cut of Rambis. It'll be interesting when Kurt Rambis gets clotheslined, how I'm going to pull that off in the studio. but we'll see. I don't know. We'll do it. So yeah, that's it. And people are asking. I had a few people reach out after episode 1 aired, and they just, they're asking me, am I bitter about it? Where's my head in all this? You think about like a guy like Aaron Paul, who the story goes was cast on Breaking Bad. It was supposed to just be like for a few episodes, and they were going to kill him off, but he was so good that they made him a main character in the show, and then now his career's taken off, and his wife's smoking hot, and he's got like $1 billion in the bank and all that, and I think the obvious thing to do if you're sitting in my chair is just to think that that's exactly what would have happened with me. I think that's exactly where I was headed. And so the question is, am I bitter that that's not my reality? No, I don't think I am. Like I'm happy at Barstool Sports. I love my job here. I don't think it would have worked out anyway. I think like I wanted to make the move to Chicago, and I think like I needed to be in LA for my acting career. So I think in the end, the Lord works in mysterious ways, and I think it all worked out, and I'm not bitter whatsoever. Now, do I want Winning Time to know that they made a massive mistake and they should have cast me in this show? Yes, of course. Yes, that would be cool. Will I laugh if the ratings for season 2 are absolutely in the gutter and like no one's fucking watching this show because everyone wanted to see me play Kurt Rambis and now everyone's tuning out? I might laugh. Do I want to see this strike like just blow up the cesspool that is the Hollywood industry because they won't let me in? Because these jackasses won't let me be a part of their little game. And so like I would do I want to see like the whole fucking industry sink? Probably, but I'm not bitter, TJ. And I think that's the important thing is that I'm a bigger man here. So I will give the people the Titus cut every single Tuesday. And if you're listening to the podcast, I guess you got to go to the YouTube. That's the way we're going to go check out the YouTube. Go see the Titus cut of me putting my hands above my head to shield myself from the popcorn being thrown at me.
I think what probably happened was that they saw your callback and your audition, and they were like, this guy if we have him play Kurt Rambis, we're going to have to rewrite history and make Kurt Rambis a way bigger figure on this team than he actually was.
Kurt Rambis wins Finals MVP.
Yeah, because he's just so naturally talented at what he's attempting here that like it would throw off the continuity of the series.
I think you might be onto something. I think that seems plausible, actually. That seems, and like honestly, I saw when I was watching the first episode, I was like, that's a waste of my talent. That would be a waste of my talent to just be fucking running through a tunnel with my hands up. Like, come on, what are we doing? You got to give me lines, you know. Let me get some banter with John C. Reilly going. You know, I probably would have done that too. I would have improv'd a lot. TJ on set, I would have. I also think a legitimate concern I had was that I'm too good at basketball. I think that like we would have been shooting these scenes, and I just would have smoked all these dudes.
Yeah,
you know, like I'm supposed to be setting picks and passing to Magic Johnson, and all of a sudden I'm like jab stepping, shooting threes over people, and they just got to cut and reset. And I'm like, listen, I can't control the gift. You know, like it just comes out. It just comes out. You put the ball in my hands, it's gonna come out. That's how it works.
I auditioned for Kareem, but I never heard back.
Oh man.